Yeah. So, usually we do rum reviews for this, but this is whiskey reviews. This is probably not a very good idea.
We're doing shots and doing reviews.
Jim Beam reviews.
Yeah, this is way better.
Well, this is the movie that we started going to see movies together constantly because of this movie, and the movie is... No.
Oh, sorry. That was the wrong one.
We will review Tropic Thunder one day. That will happen.
Deadpool.
My tight-ass Wolverine shirt.
Yeah. Let me pull my shirt a little tighter. Oops.
We just watched for the this has to be my 15th time watching Deadpool.
Yeah, probably mine too. When I got this DVD, I watched it every night for like 2 weeks. Every single night.
I've seen this movie quite a few times too. Here's your Diet Coke.
All right, Diet Coke.
Diet
the
Coke.
Best chaser for Jim Beam.
Deadpool. God, there's so much you can say about this movie, and you can never. We could do a 2-hour review and never cover.
Oh yeah.
Everything with this. It's almost the perfect comic book movie.
It's almost the perfect movie altogether.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to be into comic books to like Deadpool.
Yeah, it's sweet. It starts out so perfect. We were talking about at the beginning.
Yeah.
The absolute best opening scene to any movie that we've went to the theater and saw, and probably of all time, is the opening of Deadpool. With just that slow-mo, shot of things flying around.
Yeah, it's like a still. It's a tracking shot of a still shot.
Yeah.
With Juice Newton singing "Angel of the Morning," and I love that song anyway.
You're the only person in the world that knows who that is.
Juice Newton. That was considered a country song when it came out.
Juice Newton. That here's Juice Newton playing that song you want to hear on the radio today.
Oh God!
It's an awesome song though, and it went perfectly with opening up this movie. It was tons of fun.
This is an appropriate movie to do. Appropriate movie to do now. God, I'm drunk. And
this just came out in February of last year.
Yeah, 2016. This movie came out, and the sequel comes out in May of.
It's still the top movie of the year, even though it came out last year.
It was easily my favorite movie of 2016.
Oh yeah.
That and Hell or High Water. Those were my two favorite movies of 2016. Ryan Reynolds is so perfect in this fucking movie. I mean,
I love Ryan Reynolds. He's an Adonis. Hey Ryan, how's it going? What you up to after Deadpool 2?
Well, and he's Canadian, so you know his healthcare plan's better than whatever you have.
Well, he knows what I'm talking about then.
Sorry. But, I don't know, Deadpool was one of those movies that just... I remember going to see it and being worried about it. And then as soon as that opening credit scene started... And the greatest part about seeing this movie in the theater was watching all the people leaving with their kids. The tickets, the things up front even said, don't take your kids to this movie.
Do not bring your children. They did anyways.
Yeah, people brought their little kids, and there was old men, and you can see the little kids getting mad, oh, come on, Dad.
This is not Spider-Man. Do not bring your children to Deadpool. This is not... They put out PSA ads all over the television that said, do not bring your children to see this movie. You will be upset. People did it anyways.
Yeah, they did.
It's Deadpool. That's your superhero. Every superhero should be safe for children. Why would you have a superhero movie that little children couldn't see?
And it was proof that an R-rated superhero film could work, because A movie came out this year, I can't remember what, I have to look it up, that surpassed it, but up until it was the highest grossing R-rated film of all time.
But I can see why.
And it still holds the record for an R-rated film, the highest opening grossing of all time was Deadpool. Deadpool was that rare instance where you get the perfect writing, perfect acting, perfect directing. And I know the same director is not coming back, but the director for the new Deadpool movie has made at least one movie that I really liked. I can't remember what it is. But
as long as Ryan Reynolds is in it and he has a lot to say about the character, I think it'll be alright.
Oh, I think the trailer looks great.
If he didn't fight for how this character is supposed to be portrayed, then Deadpool 1 wouldn't have been any good at all.
No.
Like, he totally made this movie happen. Because he sucked dicks even though he didn't have a mouth in Wolverine. How do you suck dicks without a mouth?
Yeah, I actually want, and I'm in a small boat. The Wolverine origin movie, whatever it's called, I think it's called X-Men Origins Wolverine or something. I kind of like that movie.
It wasn't a bad movie. No, the movie wasn't terrible.
But the depiction of Deadpool was terrible.
It was absolutely
abysmal.
I didn't know who it was.
No, I didn't know either.
I didn't know. Like, when that character showed up, I'm like, oh, hey, there's this guy. Who's this guy? Like...
And they reference that in this movie.
I had to, like, look it up months and months afterwards just to figure out that was Deadpool. Like, huh?
I'm looking over at your movie stack, and you have the movie You're Next.
Yeah.
That movie's terrible. Why would you own that?
You're Next.
That movie's...
Why not?
Never buy that movie. It fucking sucks.
There's a Wolfman on the cover. Why wouldn't you buy that?
Because it's terrible.
Look, there's stuff on the back. I don't know, because you're next. That's why. I found that at Goodwill for $1. That's why.
Well, they owe you $1.05.
I haven't even watched this yet.
Oh,
it might be awesome.
It's pretty bad. Go ahead and watch it tomorrow. Watch it tomorrow and then text me and be like, this movie sucks so many balls.
You're a son of a bitch. You should have threw that in the garbage as you left.
Yeah. I'm going to be posting a review in the next week or so for the new Independence Day movie because it was so fucking terrible. That movie is worse than the new Independence Day movie.
And as far as bad movies go,
Watchmen.
Let's all agree. That's a bad movie.
You know, Watchmen...
Unless you like seeing blue dicks. If you like blue dicks, this is the movie for you.
I love blue dicks.
I knew he did. That's why I broke out the movie, to make him think about blue dicks.
I used to be a Smurf prostitute. I don't know if you know that. $5 a blue dick.
Found a gun over here too.
Is that real?
Hope not.
That's a pellet gun.
It doesn't look real. Gun safety, kids. I knew this was a pellet gun. And it's broken. So I know it won't shoot my eye out.
Yeah, she just broke.
It was already broken.
This is the problem.
There's lots of stuff over here.
When we drink rum, you can calm down. You drink whiskey, things just happen.
Yeah. Do you like Robert Redford as Jeremiah Johnson?
Actually, that's a pretty good movie. That's a pretty good movie.
These are all Goodwill movies.
Robert Redford's an excellent actor.
Go to your local Goodwill. Support Goodwill. It has good movies for $1. Like, some of them aren't good, but who gives a shit? It's $1.
My wife bought me this shirt earlier today, and I love it. Wolverine. It's so tight around. Oh, it's so tight. Anyway, Deadpool.
Did you see that? His conceited arm was sticking out.
I have an ego problem. So...
Be sure to leave a comment about how good Joe's arms look.
The rest of me looks terrible. But I don't know. I had a picture when we did our before and after P90X. My back is pretty muscular now.
I may be fat, but at least my hair's not gray.
Dude, Dude, I saw.
I think that's a trade-off.
Facebook does that thing like, hey, this is the anniversary. It's like 4 years ago you posted this picture. And it showed me a picture of me 4 years ago, and my hair wasn't nearly this gray.
I know, you've been going really gray over the past couple years.
I started growing, my first gray hair was when I was 25. I'm going to be 38 soon. Every root in my hair is gray now. But you know what? I'm not dyeing that shit. I'm rocking it out, man. It's gray. It's gonna happen.
Who's that old man that plays a hippie in every movie he's in? He was in Red. He's always had a ponytail. He's an old guy.
Oh God, I loved Red. I don't remember.
You know what I'm talking about? The crazy old guy.
John Malkovich.
Yeah, that's who you remind me of with your gray.
I would never compare myself to John. John Malkovich is a fucking genius.
Well,
you ever seen the movie?
You got that same hairstyle. Like he was growing gray when he was 25 too, and now he's 50
and he's bald.
And it's completely gray. And then he's 55, he's bald.
But that's a good sign. I'm gonna be 40 soon, and my hair has not gone bald yet. So, well, anyway, Deadpool.
Yeah, we watched Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And drank lots of whiskey.
If that's not obvious enough.
But Deadpool's awesome.
Deadpool is in my opinion, it's probably in the top 20 films I've ever seen. Deadpool works on so many levels because it's a good superhero film, it's a good romantic film, it's a good drama film, it actually has some horror elements to it. Deadpool hits everything. The way this film was directed,
in like top 10 of all time movies.
I wouldn't argue that. For me, it'd be a top 20 because I can think of probably 10 or 15 movies I like more than Deadpool, like Godfather, Back to the Future. But Deadpool, it's just such. The people who made this, I love it when you can see a movie and the people who cared about the source material made the film. Because the people, I'm a comic book guy. And while it wasn't completely faithful to Deadpool, it was faithful enough.
It was really good. And there's some comics that have came out. Me no can talk English. There have been some comics that have come out the past 2 years that were very, very much like this Deadpool. And I very much enjoyed them.
Yeah, Deadpool Mercs for Money, the first 5 issues are fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, those are great.
But, I don't know.
Deadpool and Spidey.
Oh, Deadpool Spidey, that's an ongoing title. Read
great.
that comic. It is so good.
That is so great.
There are stand-up comics. Penn Jillette from Penn and Teller. Penn Jillette is a personal hero of mine. I absolutely... I have a man crush on Penn Jillette.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, the way he speaks about politics and religion and I love Penn Jillette, and he wrote an issue of Deadpool Spidey.
That was a good issue too.
It was.
I enjoyed that
because he inserted himself in the issue.
Yeah.
But I've been reading I hate the comic nerds that are. The movie has to be the same as the comic.
No.
I started reading comics.
The comic's not even the same as the comic. How can you say the movie has to be? There's been 7,000 renditions of whatever fucking comic story that you're trying to portray in a movie.
My favorite comic book characters of all time are Batman and Spider-Man. Those are my two favorites. They've changed
been out since
so many times.
1962 or something.
Spider-Man came out in the 60s. Batman came out in the 30s.
Yeah.
And
that's like 80 years.
Something like that.
I can't math, I'm drunk.
Math is hard.
Yeah,
but
math are hard.
I've been reading.
No math.
I've been reading Batman and Spider-Man since the mid '80s. I don't mind change, and I have to say, as far as comic book movies are concerned, this is probably my favorite.
Yeah. I would say that too.
It's funny where it needs to be. It's serious where it needs to be. There's even a moment where you tear up. There is a cry moment in Deadpool when he finds out he has cancer.
Yeah,
when he's looking at her and he's like, I'm memorizing every moment of her face like I've never seen it before. That's so heartfelt.
He just fucked her for like a year straight. Literally, for like a year straight. They never put on pants. And then he falls over with cancer.
Well, if my ass looked as sexy as Ryan Reynolds, I'd never wear pants.
No.
And
I wouldn't let you in the house without pants.
I have a pretty sexy ass. I work my glutes a lot.
I'm sure those hairs are great too.
I'll show you later. Honestly, no, none of my pubes have gone gray.
Well, you're lucky then.
It's just all my roots and half. That's why I don't grow a beard now. Because there's gray, brown, red for some fucking reason. Yeah, I have red in my beard. I don't get that.
That's why I don't want to shave mine off. Because if I shave it,
it'll
might
grow
come back gray. Fuck that. This is a beautiful beard.
We're all approaching 40. We're getting old.
I know, that's terrible.
Aging is for idiots.
See the big 4-0 in like 5 years.
2 years.
I told you I don't know math. Don't judge me. I'll be 40 when I feel like it.
So you were 45 years ago?
Yeah. At least. If we went by how I feel, I'm like 90. Send me the nursing home.
Jim Carrey was once on Saturday Night Live and he played Jimmy Stewart. He does a perfect Jimmy Stewart impersonation. And they're like, "You're only as old as you feel." He's like, "Well, if that's the case, then I died 5 years ago." Just for the taste of it. Diet Coke.
I'd rather taste the other stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a shot of whiskey here soon. I don't. If you haven't watched Deadpool, you're probably not watching this review.
If you haven't watched Deadpool, you're an asshole.
Ryan Reynolds is perfect. Some people don't know this, but it's out there. They created a fake trailer because Ryan Reynolds hated the way Deadpool was portrayed in that Wolverine film so much that him and somebody else, it might have been the director or producer of the film, created a fake trailer. And it got so much buzz from the internet that the internet demanded a movie. Yeah. So Ryan Reynolds and this dude put him in a position where they had to make the movie. And god damn, is it fucking great. My wife loves comics. She's into comic books and all that. But she's not into these kind of movies, but even she likes Deadpool. Yeah. Deadpool is...
it's for everybody.
There's only a handful of movies that if you mention, I'll watch it any time.
Like this one right here.
I prefer the sequel.
I have that somewhere too.
Hot Shots Part 2.
Part 2. Or this one. This is a good one too.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I have all kinds of good movies
Gary Oldman.
over here.
I love Gary Oldman.
Or this one.
Peter is
one of my favorites right there. It's a fucking good ass movie. Look how thick this thing is.
Is that the extended edition?
Yeah, heck yeah, it is. The deluxe extended edition.
It's like 4 hours long.
Hell yeah. It's a DVD and it came in a quadruple case. There's 17 discs in here.
if you're a movie studio and Peter Jackson says, "Give me an unlimited budget," don't do it because you end up with this.
Look at this.
Oh, you know
this
what?
Is a DVD. There's 3 discs.
You know how many people... I actually really like Peter Jackson's King Kong. I
did too. A lot of people shit all over it. And they say that fucking Jack Black sucks. And
Jack Black was fine in that movie.
He was awesome in that movie.
I thoroughly enjoyed Peter Jackson. I'm a Peter Jackson fan anyway because he made the Lord of the Rings sextology, I guess you would call it. The three Hobbit films. Yeah, the sextuplet of you have the 3 Hobbit films, the 3 Lord of the Rings films.
Yeah, they're awesome.
And Peter Jackson directed another movie, a horror film from the 80s. I can't remember what it was, but I really liked it.
It was probably awesome. It was probably 5 hours long, but it was probably awesome.
Yeah, Peter Jackson's one of those directors that if he does something, I just watch it because I know how much heart he puts into his movies.
Yeah, he's serious about his shit.
Yes, he is.
Like, and I don't care. Nobody could have done the fucking Hobbit movies or Lord of the Rings as well is Peter Jackson.
You know what? That's a thing we should do, is we should do the Hobbit films sometimes. Because the Lord of the Rings films have been done to death. Nobody really examines the Hobbit films. And
I don't know why. They're really, really good movies.
Now, the first one is okay, and the third one is okay. It's pretty good. I like
the Desolation of Smaug.
But with the third one,
Smaug.
the Battle of the Five Armies, the extended edition, is so far superior to the theatrical version. Watch that. But Desolation of Smaug, I would put up against the Lord of the Rings films. I think it's just as good as I love Desolation of Smaug.
It's an awesome movie.
Smaug. Smaug.
You have to say it like this. Smaug.
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 You can pronounce it better because they all have the beards that they're eating their hair while they're talking.
Smaug.
Alright.
That's how you say it.
Well, Deadpool is...
It's not as good as The Hobbit part Smaug.
It's not as good. Return of the King has become one of my favorite movies ever.
That was awesome.
I would actually tie Return of the King with Empire Strikes Back. I would.
Wow. That's saying something.
And I'm a Star Wars nerd, and I'm saying that I think Return of the King is just as good of a movie as Empire Strikes Back.
It's the absolute best out of the 6.
God damn it,
it's the best book, too.
Actually, I'll disagree. And I read the books recently, and... the movies, I think the third one is the best. But as far as the writing is concerned, I think Two Towers is the best book. But that's just my opinion. You think that
I like that one better.
Yeah, I mean, hey...
Everyone is entitled to their opinions.
Unless you think Deadpool sucks, and then fuck you, you can eat dicks. For breakfast. In a bowl. With no sugar.
Yeah. And 1% milk. How about that?
Skim milk.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah.
Eat your dicks with skim milk. Ha ha.
You can eat grape nuts with no sugar and skim milk if you think Deadpool sucks because you suck balls. That's what I think.
And grape nuts are tiny balls. Don't forget to include our friend Jim in this video.
Who?
We can't leave our friend Jim out.
Jim.
Yeah, Jim. Jim's here. He wants to be in the video.
No idea. Oh. This friend.
Yay! It's Jim. Jim's our best friend.
Woo! How big this bottle is? That's how far down. We're not even halfway through this bottle yet.
Yeah! We're gonna watch more cool shit. Fuck you guys. We like Jim. He's a good friend. If you guys don't know Jim, you should go introduce yourselves. Like, he's pretty cool with everybody. He likes all kinds. Yeah. He treats you real nice. He's a real good guy, you know. He likes to hang out with everybody. Ugh. Yay! Ha ha ha! This is the Deadpool.
We're gonna end this video here. Watch If you've never seen Deadpool, what the fuck is wrong with you? Go watch Deadpool. Oh God!
Like a man.
You can feel your nut hair growing when you drink that shit.
That's why he's my best friend.
And now that I won't go into politics because I don't talk politics on this show. But I'm more inclined to drink Jim Beam now because of the people who are protesting it. Just put it that way.
Yeah. Fuck you guys.
Alright. I think we're done there because if we drink any more, we won't be intelligible on this video. Deadpool is one of the greatest films, not only the greatest comic book films, not one of the greatest superhero, and just as far as filmmaking. And I'm a guy who enjoys the process of filmmaking. I enjoy the cinematography, I enjoy the script making, I enjoy all that. I look for all that when I watch a movie now. Deadpool just got it.
One of the best films of all time. It's a classic.
So go watch Deadpool. We're going to drink more, and we're going to watch a movie called Sausage Party. No, I won't. We won't be recording a review for that because by the time it's over, we're gonna both be like, see this movie.
There's sausages. Where's my sausage at?
Considering the camera's actually placed on the top of a box of pizza we're about to eat.
Yeah, you can't. You got to get out of the way, people. We want to eat that pizza.
Check out my Wolverine shirt.
Ooh, baby.
Look at my hair titties.
No. Uh-oh. We're in trouble now.
Watch Deadpool. We'll see you later.
Yeah.